Okay, per the Allergy and Asthma Center of Western Colorado, unchanged with our agitators in the atmosphere. Remember, as we start to do more yard work, you're probably going to kick up a lot of this tree pollen. We're starting to decrease a couple of trees, but not all of them, and eventually we'll start to increase the grass, the weed, and the mold across the area. If you've looked around at any elevation, in any direction, you're starting to see greenery up along the book cliffs, greenery up on our mesas. Of course, snow notwithstanding. This is the image for the eastbound view from the Grand Valley. Some dark clouds starting to move through, some light rain once or twice this afternoon for Palisade. Nothing this morning. It looked promising this morning, but no, we were on the western edge of all the activity. Now, Montrose, just during the afternoon hours, that's really where we caught our break for not getting rain. We had light rain basically throughout the whole day, 1/4 of an inch, a little greater than 1/4 of an inch. So that puts our surplus in line with Grand Junction, right around 3/4 of an inch for the year. That's a surplus of rain showers. Beneficial, right? I think so. Current temperatures, low 60s at Montrose. Obviously, rain-cooled conditions today. Have some concerns about our forecast high today as opposed to the what we were talking about number-wise. Upper 60s for Grand Junction and Delta right now. These are not official, but we were going for 63 today at Montrose, and we just came in below a degree or two. But I'm, for one, thankful that we got some of those rain showers. Not because it verified the forecast, because it's always good to get some rain. Upper 60s so far, low 70s at Delta. This will likely go unchanged, though we could get a surge, a little bit of sunshine coming in at the end of the day. Not likely, but it could happen. Sun goes down tonight a little after 8 o'clock. Going to be a nice evening. We're going to have partly cloudy skies until then. In fact, a little bit of clearing tonight, not much, but a little bit of clearing tonight. And we'll maintain that partly cloudy outlook tomorrow, though I think we're going to be hedging back and forth between a lot of blue and then some clouds kind of drifting through. So we're going to call it partly cloudy tomorrow. We'll feel some temperature improvements, not quite where we should be for this time of the year, but hey, enjoyable way to wrap up the work week. Wind speeds right now 10 to 15 miles per hour. Thankfully, the top wind gusts of the day are not storm-associated gusts. 15 to 25 miles per hour across the board. We're going to keep these breezy conditions going through the weekend and into next week, but we still have some showers and thunderstorms potential Saturday for Montrose, Sunday for Grand Junction, and then again into the middle of next week, so we will always have that storm gust potential. Still, even though we've lost our flood warning for portions of the Gateway area, still, even though we have flood advisories for portions of Natarita, Montrose County, Mesa County, the rivers are still running high. I think I mentioned it yesterday, my rock in the Colorado River, well, it was covered just as of yesterday. Now I'm moving on to the bigger rock a little further inland, but I suspect that too will be covered up by the time we hit peak flow in the next month or so. 30 days from now, we'll be talking about it still. Flood watches, well, primarily it's because of storm associated in the northeast corner of Colorado, but on the western slope, again, our rivers are swollen, they're running high, they're running cold, and they have a lot of debris, so please be careful. Some of those dark clouds on the east end of the Grand Valley, even to the north as well, could move over portions of the Grand Valley, drop a little bit of rain. Mostly, though, it's been about Delta and Montrose today as getting some of those rain showers going. And then, ultimately, it's been about what's happening on the Front Range. Now, granted, the mountains picked up, well, let's see, Winter Park got 3 to 4, Breckenridge got 5, Arapahoe Basin got 5 inches of snow. Now, the Front Range, I've seen a whole widespread, anywhere from 3/4 an inch of rain to 2/4 of an inch in Aurora. And the eastern plains, these areas picking up 2 and 3 inches of rains totals, and we're not even done yet. So this system itself is charging right into the eastern plains tonight, and throughout the day tomorrow it'll still be lingering. For us on the western slope, not so much. We start to lose our rain chances tonight. We'll take Friday off. We'll revisit those rain chances Saturday afternoon. We still have this winter weather advisory. I think this will expire early. So as to go to midnight, early tomorrow morning. I think it'll go probably a little bit early. It'll get canceled early. Here's the current position of that weather maker slowly drifting into the eastern plains. Here's the scenario. This is going to drift continuing into the north, into the northern plains tomorrow. Then a chunk of this is going to break off. It's going to become isolated as a cutoff low pressure system to our north. Typically we get that to the southwest. That'll get cut off to the north. At the same time, another low pressure system will develop further into the southern plains. So you have 2 of these low pressure systems, and that's where we'll get that southern surge. For Montrose, it could bring rain Saturday night. For most of us on the western slope, we'll revisit those rain chances on Sunday. I'm going to show you the extended forecast because we still have rain into the middle of next week. So stay right there. Montrose, take a look at the extended forecast on your screen. Now, Saturday, low 40s, low 70s, that's fairly typical for this time of the year. So moving forward from that point, our temperatures increase. In fact, before you know it, in the middle of next week, we're going to have low 50-degree starts. Now, we won't be setting records in the afternoons, and look, we still have a lot of rain potential on the horizon. I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see darker clouds Saturday night in Montrose County. For Grand Junction, I don't think we'll get those darker clouds. The next storm system for the end of the weekend is coming in from the south, so we'll be looking at the end of our weekend Sunday as another opportunity for rain. Now, mid-40s, mid-70s, that's about where we should be for this time of the year, and by Saturday, we'll catch that trend. Into the middle of next week we go with 60-degree starts and mid-80-degree finishes, and that'll coincide with that really warm storm system coming through for the middle of next week. So unsettled, yeah, all the more reason to enjoy your Friday and at least the first half of your Saturday.
All right, thank you, Russ, and thank you for joining us this hour of the CBS Evening News with Noah O'Donnell. It is next, and for local news, weather, sports, 24 hours a day at TryWesternSlopeNow.com. See you then.